Hey there, shutterbugs and knowledge seekers. Get ready to plunge into the adrenaline-pumping universe of composition in photography. We're going to dive headfirst into the thrilling craft of creating show-stopping snapshots by cleverly positioning elements inside a frame. Now, you're probably wondering, what on earth is composition in photography? Well, it's all about how you, the master behind the lens, arrange the various components of a scene within your photo. The position of your subject, background, and everything else in comparison to each other can make all the difference. This arrangement can morph a regular old click into an awe-inspiring image that narrates a gripping tale or resonates with powerful emotion. It's the enchanting spell that transforms a simple shutter click into a bona fide masterpiece. All clear on what composition is? Awesome! Now let's jump right into some top-notch and not-so-great examples of composition in photography. All right, now let's dive straight into the fascinating world of good and bad composition in photography. Picture the frame of your photo as an artist's canvas. Yes, you're the artist, and you have the power to create a masterpiece or a disaster. All depends on how you arrange your frame. Now let's check out some examples where composition went terribly wrong. There are photographers, even the pro ones, who let their backgrounds get overcrowded, and bam! The subject just vanishes in a whirlwind of distractions. And oh, those sneaky little distracting elements. They could be a rogue tree branch or an annoying window reflection. They stealthily steal the spotlight from your main subject. And then there's the infamous crime of space misuse. Too much empty space around the or squishing your subject. Big no-no. Now let's flip the coin and see the bright side. Good composition. The maestros in photography have their bag of tricks to create stunning visuals. One of them is leading lines. These lines guide your eyes right towards the main subject. It could be a curvy road, a line of trees, or even a direct gaze from someone's eyes. Then there's symmetry. A balanced, symmetrical photo is such a feast to the eyes, right? And who can forget the legendary rule of thirds? Imagine slicing your frame into 9 equal parts. The rule suggests you put your main subject at the intersections or along these lines. It's a surefire way to a balanced and captivating composition. Armed with these examples, you're all set to critique your own compositions. And remember, practice makes you perfect. Get ready for an absolute game changer in the world of composition, the rule of thirds. You won't believe this easy yet striking design principle that every photographer should have in their bag of tricks. Picture cutting your image frame into 9 equal parts, just like a tic-tac-toe grid, forming 2 horizontal and 2 vertical lines. These lines, along with their intersection points, become your prime real estate for placing the key elements of your composition. The rule of thirds motivates you to scoot your subject away from the center, introducing an energizing and balanced vibe to your snapshots. Whether you're snapping a breathtaking landscape or an authentic in-the-moment portrait, positioning your subject along these lines or at the crossover points can make your image pop, drawing viewers into your visual story. But hey, let's not forget, while rules are handy navigators, they're there to be shattered when creativity knocks on the door. The rule of thirds, folks, is a turbocharged tool that can level up your photography compositions. All right then, now that you're all charged up with this know-how, it's time to take it out for a spin. Photography, my friends, is a massive cosmos just teeming with limitless potential. The rule of thirds, that's just one of the gazillion tools at your disposal to jazz your compositions. And listen to this, it's not just about sticking to the rules, it's about getting them under your belt, playing around with them, and when the time is right, smashing them to pieces to make something extraordinarily one of a kind. I say, at your next date with photography, have a ball with the rule of thirds. How about placing your subjects along these lines, or maybe at the intersections? Explore varying angles, different perspectives. The more you dab your hands in, the more you'll fathom how this rule can amp up your compositions. And hey, you might even discover your own signature style along the journey. Keep in mind, the rules of composition are merely signposts, not concrete walls. It's your creativity and your unique style that truly gives your photography its distinct flavor. So come on, get moving, and paint the world with your lens.